So, I get to check the sprinklers around this lake, and the first zone is way over there. So, well, that's the first zone is on the left. I don't know if you can see a little gap of the trees in the spillway right there, kind of the center of the frame. The left-hand side on the other side of the lake is the first zone. Right-hand side over there on the other side of the lake is the last zone. And the timer's right here in the middle. Just lovely. So, going for a walk. Didn't get very far on my walk. Going over to check the first zone, I didn't even get around the corner and I found a mainline lake. I actually first saw it over here, and I'm not sure it's even our mainline because it's still running a lot of water. A lot of water. But I don't know if you can see it in the video, but for about a 20-25 square foot area here, the sod is floating on a pool of water. Image stabilization probably canceled that movement out. I'll let this thing bleed down for a little bit. It's flowing a lot of water, but there's a lot of water trapped into the sod. Probably a few, could be 1,000 gallons into this sod, as much of it's floating. Clear down to the edge of the lake, it's still floating down here. Frogs everywhere. That was my indicator something was wrong from 30 feet away. So, more investigating. I tend to think, rather than down there somewhere, my leak is actually going to be up here by my well. Guessing maybe the pitless. We're about 15-20 feet from the well, uphill from the leak. And yeah, we got water coming up here and the well's up. So there's a big field of water underneath the grass here somewhere. Although it does not appear to extend up to the well. Shouldn't make that sound. That is not a normal sound for grass to make. Hang on. Like the majority of the water's coming from behind me, which doesn't mean diddly, because you could be pushing uphill now. Ouch. So, I found a pipe with a bunch of water around it, and it is, crikey, feels like a 2-inch main. 2.5, 3-inch T, back down to 2-inch main. Up to, I don't know, looks like 2-inch. Tees off and goes back behind me for some reason. But that is what is leaking. And I ain't about to fix it. 3 o'clock on it. Oh, no, it's leaking back in there. There's another fitting. Shit. I mean, shoot. You didn't hear that. I'm gonna have to learn how to edit my video audio crapola.
Yeah, we got water coming out back under there. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. There's another fitting there. I'm going home.
Maybe. So to recap today's activities, started checking heads, and I noticed all the water standing and flowing into the lake here. Started doing some more investigating, walked over here toward the source. And I have water coming out of what I'm assuming is a mole hole right there. Couldn't feel anything. So we'll walk back over this way. There's another mole hole with water coming out of it. And I'll just state for the record right now, the moles aren't responsible for the leak. This one, anyway. Then I noticed that all of the ground around this area for probably, well, I'd say a good 40 feet every direction. It's like walking on a waterbed. You can even see the effects right here. I step on the ground, it's still bubbling water and air out of it. So it's like walking on a big waterbed. Trace the water uphill, various probe holes. Test hole there filled up with water. Got closer to the well and it's muddy but not full of water. There's the well, and 10-15 feet further south from the well, I found mainline, a T underneath the water. Back underneath the edge in there is another fitting of some kind, I don't know what. About to find out though. Hang on. They don't teach that move in sprinkler school. Whee! That was fun. Alright, let's take a look at this now. Oh, goodness sakes. We have got quite the little tunnel back in there. Right about here, where the tunnel stops, is a 2-inch slip fix. Shoot again. How much room did they leave me? Anything? Ah, they did. I think I can get back on here. I'm gonna have to dig back further over there for the get another slip fix in there, I reckon. Crikey, let's go get some parts and then we'll go home.